Hello and welcome. Right, I thought I'd strategize with you a little bit. Now, it's really strange, but this is one of those Let's Plays where strategy is very important because time. In Hobo's Hollow, we had to get teams. Now, I knew that I'd only got so long in a session, so as the farm was getting bigger, you got to get your in. Now, I can't do that on this one because that'd be cheating. I would, before the session would begin on Hobo's Hollow, I would get all of the courses set for each of the fields. I'd get a team of two ploughing, a couple cultivating, one ready to fertilise until I ran out of tractors. And you'd move from one task to another. You'd then de-stone. No, I'm trying to think. What was it? No, mulch. That's it. I actually did all of the jobs quite well on Hobo's Hollow. So you had to literally try and squeeze as much as you, so that the sessions didn't get massive. Now this one is similar in so much as we've got two fields. And time, I've got one single session. So if I wait till tomorrow morning, till June, to cut this grass, it doesn't really matter about the time because this is at the chatty stage. We're not actually doing any work. I've not even started the engines for once. So yeah, this is like me just coming straight in and strategizing with yourselves to say what I'm going to do. And also to sort of point out that this is a little bit different. I'm quite enjoying this, but now, one thing I am going to say is I'm not sure it's good entertainment, more of a record of what we did on Around the World in 80 Days, where, I mean, the last session was a monster and it was a little bit uninteresting, but it's more of a record to show you from start to finish, as I always do. So you can see there's absolutely no cheating, that every single ton of stones that we did, we earned, and that we didn't just cut in and out, and then all of a sudden we got 80 tons of stone and you didn't see how I did that. That's why I always do it like it is. For the hardcore watchers and subscribers and viewers amongst you that sit from beginning to end, you can see that literally there's no cheating, that literally every single bit of stone goes up as it should do, and that's why I do it. It really is a record to show that I'm not cheating, that I'm not like saying there's a big field and I show at the end that I've got like 9 million bales, and I've seen that done, not 9 million bales but a lot, where I'm thinking, I don't know how you could have got that many bales off that field. I just, there's an element of a question mark that creeps up and you think, not sure that's right, but who am I to say? But on this, I do it and you see everything that goes on. I mean, yeah, there's still a degree of cheating, I've always said that, but to be honest, it's hard to cheat people. We all know the game, or a lot of us know the game. Some people might view that don't play the game, but most people that actually play Farm Simulator and watch these type of Let's Plays and playthroughs, really, you know the game well enough to know that it's... I've said this about using tools where you do the sugar beet on the surface, the little PH Mini, I've left that trundling along. And as I said on the White Farm, on the biggest field at the last harvest we did, I said, I'm going to leave the PH Mini and I'm not going to show you this. I said, but it'd be fairly obvious if I cheated, because the PH Mini leaves nice little pretty patterns across the field, and I'm going to like run around the field and you can see those pretty patterns. So if I've scattered like 250 tons of extra sugar beet, if I wanted to just make it bigger, then you'd see it, and you couldn't see it because I didn't do that, and that's what I'm saying. So most of the time, apart from something like that, I mean, that was a bit of a mammoth task, but this is one of those Let's Plays where I've got to show you, otherwise I'm cheating, because my times, it's important that I show you the time. So just a bit of an explanation, but also an apology that some of it might be a little bit too hardcore for some people to watch from start to finish. I think it was an hour and 8 minutes, an hour and 9 minutes. It really was a full session last time with the stones, but I still do think that it was worth it. And I mean, look at the cash, it's tremendous, it really is amazing. But my point is, I will get back to it, yeah, I think there's got to be an overlap. I think even if this is only second growth stage, that we've got to get the mowers on this today at the same time as we get the planters planting that one there. We've got to first of all start those going. I think it's true. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to lease a couple. Is it? Yeah, it is going to be a couple of stone pickers. Otherwise, the two planters are going to catch up before they get. I can't remember. Now, we saw when we were planting this with corn, I couldn't keep up with keeping the planters going with seeds. They were like running out, just going around one edge of the field. I've never used so much seed. It was tremendous. But then that's corn. I mean, sorghum's the opposite end. You can literally. I remember doing one on Calmsden, one of the biggest fields on Calmsden, and I was doing a sugar beet field on one contract, and I was doing a sorghum contract on the other, and I had the original seed in the original seeder, which was a big one, but nevertheless not that big, and I'd got spare seed left at the end of that monster field. Now, I think it's been tweaked a little, but it's still very good. And the sugar beet, I had to run back about 4 times with additional seed because I just ran out so many times. It was unbelievable, and that field was smaller. So yeah, it's the seed rates are obviously, corn's a monster, so it uses a lot. Now, I think the other thing is, I realised I said something last time about we're going to need a load of fertiliser. I thought, it's soybeans, it does its own. You're not. The one thing that is good about that, or do quite a few things, is your yield's going to be small relatively, so you're not like lugging 9 million tonnes of it away. So it's a good cash crop, but also you don't need any fertiliser, or not much. I don't think you need any. I think it does it all its own, if I remember rightly. I know we did one soybean on the last map, and we didn't have to. I know I sent the fertiliser spreader over, and it didn't do it. It was just, yeah, it was providing its own nitrogen. So we don't really need to do that. The only thing we need to do is lime that, and there's even the Emperor Loop did a bit of lime. So there's like nearly 12 tonnes of lime over there. I don't even need to all I need to do is take the fence, and I'll take the original fence, the GT, and I shall tip the fertilizer into that, and then I'm just going to fill that. I'm going to fill it from here and then send it across there, and any top ups we're going to do from the limer over there. And the fertilizer, we shouldn't need to do it. So we're going to need additional seed. So the first thing we're going to do is pop up to the shop. I'm not going to do that now because it's going to start work. But we've got, I would say the seeders are about, in fact we can do that. That's not actually working. If I go to the two planters, I'm going to say planters, but technically, yeah, no, I always start anyway. I'm not going anywhere, so that's not cheating. Yeah, 2-2, so I needed 2 tonnes to top those up. And then, I mean, it is a huge field, so I can't remember. I don't think soy is terrible on seeds, but I don't think it's not like, I mean, the real nasty crops are, barley's not as bad as wheat, but wheat's a terror. Corn's terrible on seeds. Sugar beet is also really hungry for seeds. The oats is middle of the road. Sorghum is brilliant. I love sorghum for that one fact. I've got to start to use it a little bit more, to be honest. Sunflowers, I never really pay much attention to sunflowers. I mean, the yield's always terrible, but then the oil's worth quite a bit, so it's, swings and roundabouts with that. But yeah, what we're going to do, go down the shop, we'll grab some additional seed. Might have to top up again. I'm going to take the I can't think of his name. Ridiculous Dominic's, the XJ. Yeah, I'm going to take the XJ because that's fastest, and we'll run up to there if we need any more. But I'd sooner take too much seed. If I get like 10, which is 20 odd tonnes of seed on the trailer, because I'm not going to need anything else. We've got the lime covered already, as we just said. So I'll take the FS22, and I'll set that going quite early. So we can lime. It doesn't matter about liming normally. I mean, we've got the field scanning done, as we know, so that's brilliant. There's a few little patches, but hey ho, it is what it is. Yeah, so that's the plan, I think. So we will cut the grass as well. So we're going to get these prepped, and I need to grab the... My word brain's a bit funny, and it's getting to the end of the week again. So yeah, what are you called? You are, but yes, you, the... Oh, what are you called? that one. That's the very tractor I'm on about. Yeah, you can have a look in here. It is a large tractor. It is. I should know this. Sing track. Gordon Bennett. Yeah, the Sin track is one of my favourite tracks. As you'd think I'd know its name. It's when your brain gets tired. It's one of those taxing days at work today. I've been literally pounding my brain all day long with a knotty problem at work. So, yeah, I'm tired. My brain's tired. I'm not particularly tired. If anything, I'm overtired. Right, so, anyway, you don't need to know that. Well, some people are interested a little bit in you as a human being as well, so yeah. So, going to cut the grass on second growth stage. I know that means we're not going to be able to compare it, but if I don't overlap these sessions, we're going to run out of time. I do still think I might be right. We may get a little bit I mean, the other thing is obviously the grass here is going to take a bit for that. I mean, we could upgrade the Omaton. I don't like doing it, but it's sometimes at the end of a Let's Play, or this particular Let's Play, strategy and tactics comes to play far more than I've ever done before, and I'm pulling tricks that I haven't done for a long while, like Hobo's Hollow, where I got into quite good habits about, like, pre-session checks and arranging everything so that I could just like go, and all my workers were like trundling around all the fields were set where possible, all that type of stuff. So yeah, we're gonna sort of have to do the same thing here a little bit, although it's all time. So once I start, we've got another session. I think this will be, let me just have a look, because you'll see this. I'm just going to go to my desktop and I'm going to say what I've called the names of, Gariep. Yeah, now there's the original one, and then there was Jeep corn. No, it was way before that. No, we did. Yeah, we planted corn, and then from the corn we tried to move on to, and these are all what I class as G1, which is Gariep number 1. The original Gariep where we came in, that only was literally about 30 minutes, and so it was about 40 minutes it was. Then we moved on to what would have been like G1 parts 2, and we planted corn, but at the end of that we did the cows. But that was the session that broke, and then we came back again and we did repeated the corn, and we did the cows. The cows went wrong, so we rolled a session back. So it was still session 1. We had 3 sessions that were all session 1, parts 2. And that last one was, I've called it time. So I don't know why I've called it time. But yeah, basically that's the third session, 3 of those. So we didn't get on to parts 2 to about what you will see is the 4th episode, where that really was G2 part 1 and then G2 parts 2. We're on G4 now. That last session was a complete session, but I think it was, I've written G3, but I think if I remember rightly, G3 was only about 40 minutes, so there was 20 minutes left. So there was 20 minutes. I think we've got 20 minutes left of G4, which really would be G3. Yeah, it's very complicated, and I do apologise. As I keep saying this, and I really do mean, I'm very confused over this one. It's because we've had to repeat sessions, roll sessions back, and I stand by that because I was thinking about, well, is that fair? Should we still? And I thought it's a game mechanics issue. Was I to know that cows weren't going to work? How can you fairly play that one? You've really, and then of course the first one was where it went wrong because it didn't like the dynamic mission vehicles. So literally I lost that entire session, so I had to roll it around and do it all again. So that was a repeat of that session. Then there was the cow issue where we had to like literally sell up, and I can't remember if we went back or we just had to repeat it, and of course that was wasted time that wasn't fair because that was a game mechanic issue. So yeah, then we replayed it again the time after, and we did the corn again. So that was the 3rd session 1. So yeah, there's more sessions on this, but really 3 of them were 3 aborted session 1s because of game mechanics issues. So yeah, that's all I'm trying to say. I know this is it's just a bit of an explanation because I do feel strongly about cheating, but also I feel strongly about cheating myself, as in like being a little bit too strict, because I can be like that where I'm a little bit too strict about things, and I want to be fair, but like firm, but also right. Yeah, there's a few horrible patches on this that I hate this on grass fields, but yeah, it is what it is. I knew there was, I did see these, and I thought I've not got time to do it. But yeah, well, when we've cut it bare, I will go over with the plants. Well, I don't know, they're going to be on the other field, aren't they? Right, so then let me grab the truck, which is where you are there. Right, so you are what we want first, and this is the quickest starting engine ever. So we're going to rip, I think we are going to go and grab the bigger one of the two. Right, yeah, no, let's not wander, that's time. Right, I'm going to say my words, I've explained it, the rest you're going to see me do it. So yeah, we're going to do the fields, cut the grass and all of that type of stuff, bale, and go grab so really I suppose the first thing I ought to be doing is setting the mowers going, really. So I'm going to say my words. I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. that's it. I think there are a few minutes left. I think we've almost got 20 minutes of time lapse left, but this has been a real slog. It really has. Boy, I feel a little bit like when I used Mark Thor and I'd done Zelonka already. I did it the year before, and I thought I don't seem to be having the same amount of vegetables. I feel the same way about the planters. I think that's insane, the amount of seeds that we just put in there. I thought it was insane on this little field, but that was just, you couldn't keep up with it. We must have put 100 tons. That doesn't seem right. Lime manure slurry seeds, 27,963 litres. So it should have been 30 tons. There's no way that we just put 30 tons in there. We put more like 100. So I'm figuring that a little bit like the Mark Thor, that these super duper planters of Chris S and Riley S are not quite when I say not quite right, I mean quite a lot wrong at the minute. Yeah, I don't know whether it's because it's got the roller or whether it's because I've used them before, but I never noticed the roller and that. So I've stuck that on, and I wonder if that's what's causing the issues, whether it's the mechanics are not quite right and it's doing something strange to the seeding sort of things. I'm almost tempted to knock it off just to sort of see what's what. Now we've not had, well, pH value good and nitrogen okay actually, so that's not terrible. I was going to say that we're sort of at the same place as we were before. We have got 20 minutes though, but I'm thinking, well, first of all, I think we ought to look. Yeah, it's going to rain later. I just wanted to see. I don't think we did as well as before, but there was still a lot of grass. I don't think it's 600. Oh, okay. That's about the same. Really? I suppose when you consider... I mean, yeah, there's an awful lot of... I don't know what the Syntrack was doing. It was like... it wasn't right at the front, so I put it down, and it then mowed all right, but it still kept lifting it. I don't know what that was about. It was like... I'm tired. It is the latter part of the week. This is where I'd normally go on to little Let's Plays, and you can see why I would. I mean, the trailer wasn't liking the XJ, that particular trailer, and I've gone I was 70 miles an hour at times. I mean, it was losing control, and I flipped it, but it really was losing control. But again, I always think, when you're tired, you're an accident waiting to happen. Your reactions are not as good as they normally are. But there were issues as well. It wasn't just that. Yeah, I mean, I drive every day on tractors and that on this game, and you sort of do get okay. But when you're tired, it's just like, yeah, it's an accident waiting to happen. Drop the seeds. There's 6 tons of seeds there. But again, that's not. We must have done 6 journeys at least to the shop, and each time at least 8. So 6 8s of 48, which is 96 tons, and that's an average. I did 10 at least 3 times, so that's well over 100 tons, 4 times the amount of seeds that we should have actually bought and paid for. Good job, we're making a fortune on this map, but that's not right. That's 4 times the amount of seeds that Precision Farming says that we needed for that field. So 27 tons. Now I know I did the big field on Saxthorpe, and I think I miss it. I think I bought about 6 tons of seeds. I think it was sorghum. What was it? Soy or sorghum? It was a bit like this. We did a cash crop, but the last one, it was either canola or sorghum or it could have been soy. I can't remember it, but I know it was a good cash crop. I think it might have been canola, but again, not like corn or wheat where you know you're going to eat through the seeds. And I think I must have had about 16 tons of seeds, and I did that massive monster field on Saxthorpe, the one that I bought last, which is what I sort of did as my leaving the map trick, really, to do the biggest field on the map. I just did that. So yeah, I've done big fields before. I would say Attingham Field 1 is also a monster. Maybe even slightly bigger than that. It was a monster. It really was humongous. Probably make a comparison between the two, which I could probably do, but yeah, then I got load Attingham in again, and yeah, I don't intend on going back as much as I enjoyed it. It's weird. It's not my favourite map. I like it. And GB modding is very gifted. It's just, I've said this before, it's not because I don't like the map, it's just I can't gel with it. Like Lone Oak, the first and on that note, yeah, a massive shout out to Kevin for actually telling me about the Lone Oak was one of my favourite maps on FS19, but this one is across FS22 mods and all these other ones is not Bullet Bill's. So yeah, I actually spoke to Bullet Bill, went on his Facebook page and actually said they were already talking about 2 other rip-offs, 2 unauthorised copies of his maps. So I asked the question. I thought, well, I'm going to go straight to Bullet Bill because I'm not like going to, not going to do it. And he said, no, it's a rip-off. He's not done a FS22 map. It was originally done for a friend on FS17. Obviously, he did a port for FS19. But I'd heard a long time ago that he did not intend. He's working on Herefordshire, I believe, an English map. So I'm looking forward to when that comes out. And there's teasers. DJ Goham's done quite a few bits and bobs about it. And there's lots of news keeps on coming through. So looking forward to that. But yeah, I'm not going to go against the man himself. I'm not going to go on his map, but someone else has released. It's just not right. Yeah, you've got to respect the modders' rights to their own intellectual property rights. Really, all all of the hard work that they've done. It's their work, and so the map's being pulled on quite a few sites. Just as a addendum, because I was looking forward to it when Kevin said, I thought, oh, great. So I'd not heard right then, but yeah, I thought I'd checked. I thought, I don't want to be halfway through a Let's Play and then I get an angry sort of thing from Bullet Bill to say, what are you doing playing on my map and releasing content for it when it's not my map. Yeah, that's why I'd got to go to Bullet Bill himself as one of my favourite American maps, just out of respect for him to say, was it his work? And it was not. So yeah, just as an addendum. But yeah, I think what I'd like to do, because that's stressful, is to actually do a little bit of going sort of forwards through time. Yeah. Oh yeah, that was a grueler. It really was. Well, it was stressful because, as I said, you're tired and things are going wrong and all the rest of it. But yeah, I'd just like to just chill now a little bit and actually go through. We've done everything, haven't we? I believe. Yeah, with limes. That also actually. I said about not using a lot. It used all of the 12 tons and then at least another few tons. So it was actually not far off what it should have been. I've always said though, when it's if you use just the Valtra or whichever, the Massey, whichever version you've got, the actual back is really good at liming. But if you've got lime in a container, it goes at a different rate. I noticed that myself. So if I'd have kept filling just the back, it would have gone a lot further. But you can't keep doing that. So yeah, I mean, did use a lot of lime on it. So, but it is a monster field. So, but I mean, we've done it. We've done the pH, nitrogen. It said perfect. If you go on the field, oh, we need to get that lot off though. Yeah, if we're gonna like grow, we need to get that. Oh, of course. Oh well, we're not far away. Let's get this all tidied. We can actually tell them to clear off the nice easy way. And I know I'm working. Yeah, I'd not intended on doing this particular thing. I thought we'd finish this, but yeah, typical me. But nobody wants to have these growing in the field. No, not after we've done all that. Yeah, if you look, it's pH value perfect, nitrogen perfect. It was ploughed, so we should not need to. Well, no, it would say weeds grown, and it didn't say weeds grown. So yeah, we've done all that we need to do, and yeah, it's there'll be little corner swishes that I realised, but again, time is the enemy. It really is. Oh no, that's not what I wanted to do. I keep forgetting. And I thought I'd figured this out. I thought if you went to the left, it worked, and then I did it to the left and it threw me up in the air, and I thought, oh, hang on a minute, okay, so is it the right? I went to the right, as in like, yeah, if you go like that when it's on your right hand side, it does that. And if you do it on the left hand side, it does that. It's totally random. I don't know whether it's to do with the way how the picture is. Let's just send that. Did they get off the field? Yeah, they did. That's all that matters. Right. Not sure if that's going to play ball. No, it is. I say, because telehandlers, you'd expect that, right, let's strap that lot down. Get off the field, and then we're going to literally scoot through till at least June morning. At least. Just check the... Yeah, I was very disappointed in the stone. Missed a little bit, but not a lot. Now, there looked an awful lot. It was red stones. So I'm really not sure why we only got 16 odd tons when we got 40 odd tons from about the same last time. I would have at least expected 20 tons. Really, I was really quite heavily shocked by that. Yeah, let's have a quick look, but I'm almost sure I'm right. So that was really quite disappointing. Yeah, so we did well on that. Have we told that to shift across? I don't think I ever changed that. I always leave that as is. Distribute, and yeah, and that when that goes across, that's still switched on. Solid fertilizer digester, we know that was good already. We did have a look. 25 tons of we didn't stick that on. Let's stick that on, because even if we have to okay, have we got water in there? No, we need to put some water in there. Okay, all that we'll have to fix. Not now though. Right, so that we need to stick back on. Yeah, 15.5 odd tons. Really very disappointing. It really is, but it is what it is. I just can't understand how come that was like that. Yeah, really, really strange. Right, anyway, enough whinging from me. Let's go through till tomorrow morning. And 8 o'clock still it is. I'd say the grass is alright, but we've not got time to actually do that. So I'll say this is now getting to crunch time where we've got to get the harvest in. So speeding up. We may have to forgo one of the grass cuts. We may have to do the grass and this at the same time, is what I'm thinking. I've had that one. It's a beautiful. Yeah, I think we've got that on Glenleithan. It's a very, very nice, a bit juicy on the. It's a very good value that for the. We've got enough tractors. Yeah, we have. Now that's though, on the other hand, now that we do need a second one. I personally believe that's 63% off. It's another class. I hope with folding steps they look like they fold. Yes, it's a shame. That's the only thing I can really say. It's a beautiful bit of kit, the one we've already got. I think we're going to need a bit more horses under the bonnet. Oh, okay. We can afford it. Just do it. Yeah, that's going to be able to cope with it. We want another 13.7 metre header, basically. Straw distribution width. Sure, yeah, 6 metre ladder standard. Oh, foldable. Not right. So it was standard. Oh, okay. Double flash fields, gonna know lumbering. Yes, let's go for number 2. And unloading spout. New unloading spout. Pipe. Yeah, we want it big. If we're going big header, it's got to be big. So 339,000 for a monster Lexion though, with an 18-ton hold. I think I'm happy to pay that. Very right. So then we're just going to zip through. When is the harvest on this? I can't remember. Let's have a quick look. Oh, what's the money doing? 3. Yeah. Right. Yeah, keep me on the money. Harvest of soy is 1, 2, 3 months. Yeah, so whatever the grass is, it's tough. It'll have to be done on the same month, or it's going to be big, even with 2 harvesters. I'm trying to think. There's nothing I'm missing, is there? That's the trouble when you rush in. There's always something you think, oh, I meant to do such and such. Not sure what we're going to do with the wood chips, because on this map they are pretty much worthless. Oh, 3-6. We've already got a navigator. Yeah, we've already got a hardy. We've already got one of those. But no, we don't need 3. Sometimes keep wondering about whether we've got the forage one as well, so we'll leave it. Now, I did expect a bit of a big bang with the silage. I'm just make sure that I've that's what I say, you make mistakes. I'm not sure if the silage is going across. There's plenty of digestate, but let's have a quick look. Yeah, digestate. I knew there'd be. Oh no, it is. Yeah, we're pretty much done, I think, on those. Plenty digestate, so we're still going to have some nice kick-ups. 280 horsepower. Again, not. It's a beautiful tractor. We are inundated with tractors, really, and that's a very nice place to be. I really don't think we need another one. So, one more month. And it's going to be. Oh, we can't do that. We're going to gotta do it till 8, or it does that weird glitch. The light levels seem actually brighter on this. Yeah, I think it must be based upon the African sort of hours, which it is. I think it's close to the equator, so the days are longer, aren't they? But I think now that looks about right. September, fantastic. Now that I am tempted. I'm tempted also. It's a very good price, even though it's not that much off, but it's pretty much half. I think we're going to go standard. I think we're going to try standard and just literally do that. Yeah. Right. So, and that is where we're going to leave it. Yeah, so we're going to get this harvest done. We're going to do the grass again. Let's check. It should be literally third growth stage, and easily third growth stage. Yeah. So let's just get this off whilst we can. So we're going to cut the grass and do the harvest. It should be all right, really, with the. In fact, yeah, that is a point. Let's just get that. And it doesn't matter. It's all work time anyway, so we will get that over. Yeah, a lot of mucky tractors and things. I'm usually a bit better at that, but I'm so conscious of the time. I'll leave it there. That's it. I don't want any more work time. I think we probably completely did that session with a little bit of getting through till September 2. So up to 4 million though, and not including the how expensive the fields are. That's 6 million, and also that is a point. I knew I'd forget about it. March. Hang on, have we not converted that to gold? I thought we'd converted that to gold. Yeah, there's a little bit of silage left. Yeah, a lot of digestate still to process. Lime, we need some water. That one is now out of stone, so it can be switched off. The gold ore is distributing, but it's not distributing. Oh, you won't have. Am I missing something? Because that's. I think gold ore is distributing, copper ore is distributing. Here we go. I've not switched them on. And copper production. Right, there we go. Typical of me, it really is. I will store that. So it's next March. We've got to somehow get across to that. And literally to March at some point. So still got a lot of work to do. And it is true. This is going to be the stage. I think This harvest is going to be the end. I'll tell you why. I've been here before. It's like at the end of a Let's Play when you're running out of time, you're processing. I've often had to upgrade this or this to like a level 2 or even a level 3 because it can't process. You can see there's 6 or 9 months processing still to be done, and you really haven't got 9 months left to sort of show everybody the Let's Play. Well, this is a little bit like that. You've got like up to, so I think we'll be cutting this grass and we should really, oh wow, nitrogen good, pH value good, that's excellent. That gains nitrogen somehow, unless, no, oh no, in places it's still okay. Still good though. It's good enough that we're not going to take a monster hit. So it'll be interesting to see what we get from this. I'm going to try and make sure that I get the Syntrack cutting right, make sure the level's spot on, because that was strange. Yeah, how it was doing that. Never had any problems with it before, but yes, we'll get that done next time. When is the rain? That's the one thing we could do. When is the rain going to stop? We may as well speed time up and get us to that, so that next time, not long. So let's just burst through. Oh, yeah, we did check this out. I thought we had. It's just that, yeah, I do get, I've always, when you're tired as well, I always find you do get confused. Or I do anyway. Give it an extra half hour as well for the grass to dry a little in the arid sun of Africa. Yeah, I knew with the big field, once we'd got the big field, that things would slow down because they've got to. If we've got an extra amount of cash, I'm going to take at least one of the Mack Trucker stone pickers. I know we've got the 9.3 metre, and that suits some maps. But again, I mean, I'd love to take 2 because we're facing America and Canada. So if we've got enough, I'm going to definitely buy 2 of them. If not, I'm going to buy just 1. If we've got enough cash, where like now we've got 114,000, got 4 million, which translates to 400,000 on the startup. I mean, I know we're going to have more than that, but I'm just going on what we've got. But you've got 114 extra. I think I'd buy 2 Mack Truckers so that we've got 2 of those, because they are fantastic. And you can, as you saw, we have the middle of that field and it took ages, even with the 16 metres, because once they're in the hands of the workers, I've got to be honest, they're a little bit slow. One of them got stuck on a turnaround. That often happens with those. So yeah, there's a lot of, yeah. And now I'm going to rack my brains. I don't think there's anything else we need, because we've got a forage harvester and a baler if we really wanted to. I've also got the belt system from Fluffy Mods, which is brilliant. So I could set a baler going and I could like do the rest with that, really, with the 200-ton trailer, which we're very fortunate to have. That real ace card, that one. But yeah, I think I'm going to leave it at that point, and I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. Truly do hope you're going to stick with me and see the harvest next session, and I'm going to say goodbye for now.